Okay, next match for the 9/23/2017 Command & Conquer General 0 Hour tournament is ReVeNGe versus PyroMusical. We're in the first match of this thing, where they are both random. Oh, we got a Chinese nuke general versus a United States laser general. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Ooh, where to begin with this? Laser general is going to be very interesting considering they get cheaper Avengers to counter the nuke MiGs that the Chinese nuke general gets. Going to be very interesting. Speed is definitely going to be a factor here. Okay. Looks like we've got a supply center right here. Not at all close to resources, so I'm kind of curious about that. Perhaps he'll build a third Chinook to kind of counter that. The delay in between getting fresh supplies, not sure. ReVeNGe is right booking straight away across the little river here, and we're going to see where that actually pans out. I'm going to guess that Pyro is working on more economical foundation things. Okay, so one, I see a second one. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, considering you can kind of see how long the Chinooks wait. So, I mean, realistically, he's not losing a ton of time. Maybe even nothing at all, considering... Yeah, see, so there's that delay right there. Oh, he's not even worrying about it. He's going to load up with missile infantry, and he's going to get the job done. Okay, so this is really his economic center, building it nice and close. ReVeNGe getting a war factory on the other side of the river. Interesting stuff. Also, this stupid green star right here on the map. I don't know what that is. Somebody please tell me. Anyway. ReVeNGe getting his second supply center up. Okay. Pyro moving in. Was that a single missile infantry? Feels like it. Now, what is ReVeNGe doing with this nuke tank? Well, I'll explain. The nuke general's tanks go nuclear after they explode. There's a research called isotope stability that you can get from the propaganda center. It's right here. Isotope stability or stabilization or something. And what that does, it prevents the tank fallout from harming allied units. Okay, so Pyro has noticed what's going on. Problem is his infantry are not going to be fast enough to out that tank. There's another tank here. There's a dragon tank. There's a dozer. ReVeNGe is really starting to put the heat on Pyro, and Pyro did not notice this tank. He did get the laser sights up. Almost just not enough. There's a nuke tank right here. The nuclear fallout is going to be pretty sweet, but it is a battle master in its own right with nuclear shells. So that's going to do quite a bit of damage against infantry and such. There you go. That's exactly it. It's a small nuclear explosion. Does a solid amount of damage. There you go. Especially if you just rub up against some enemy units, you can really get a good bang for your buck. Alright, let's take a quick look at the bases. Economic expansion there and there. I'm not really seeing anything else. It looks like ReVeNGe, yeah, has no defenses, so a counterattack from this juncture from Pyro would really get somewhere. Very interesting building a war factory this close. Oh, can he get it? Can he break the line of sight from the power plant? Wow, that's some range. And looks like ReVeNGe was not able to finish the deal, but he has another tank right here and a fresh war factory. That's going to put him right in Pyro's face this entire match. He still has his old war factory right here, so keep that in mind. It'll be interesting to see how quickly he deploys troops and such. Now, I'm going to zoom right in on the structure here. You'll see if it takes any damage. There you go. Without even doing anything, power plant's down. It does substantial damage again, close proximity, and that sort of a thing. So this is interesting. This is two rush tactics that are kind of hitting each other. Pyro's done a good job building up the economic advantage. Those oil derricks will pay off a lot. So it's good to see that. Yeah, Pyro's definitely going to have to deal with a lot of micromanagement from ReVeNGe. Yep, that laser designator is not going to cut it considering how fast these Battle Masters are. Yep. And one just explodes anyway. Yep, they deal some pretty good damage. Let's just take a gander here. You can kind of see. It's hard. It's really hard to see. But still some solid damage. Works out pretty well. Boo-boo. Now, after this, we've gone through the rules a couple of times if you've seen some of the other matches, but in short, what's going to happen is these guys are going to do a role reversal. They'll change map locations, and they'll change factions. Color doesn't matter. But those things will remain true. Now, if he could have popped one of these, the other one would have been severely damaged. So Pyro doesn't have to do a ton of work to get the job done here. There you go. Oh, yep, he did take some substantial damage, but still, this is putting Pyro in a dangerous situation. And as you saw just right there, Tank is charging right into the dozer, trying to get that final hit with the explosion radius, and it did not work. Got another Battle Master here. Yep. Okay, Pyro's going for Command Center, considering he lost his. If he takes out that dozer... Oh! Gosh, what a time for lag. Yes, that dozer's down, which means Pyro is out of building stuffs. This is definitely going to put Pyro in a predicament. Kamdragaftka. I feel like I swore in some ancient language. Okay. So this building should be canceled immediately. I mean, there should be some changes here to get this going on. I think there's just too much stuff. I think this is a bit overwhelming for Pyro. Oh, they have the Hellfire drones now. Yep, this much Chinese armor. There's really not a whole much that can be done. Pyro's still putting up a fight, though. Pyro's got money. He's got a way to build stuff, but aside from that, no defenses or... yeah. I was rooting for Pyro for some of this, or a good chunk of it, considering he went the economic route, which is the way I would have gone too. Building up a couple of things, getting your money set up, you know, and he had a rush tactic built in. That was really cool to see. ReVeNGe did an excellent job stabbing with all this Chinese armor. Yeah, that did the job. Dang. Good fight, good tactics. That was just a mess. Now, I would be delighted to see the role reversal again to see how Pyro handles being... Yeah, see, Pyro still kept up. Even though he was under attack a lot of that time, he kept up economically, which was good to see. Still, yeah, definitely. ReVeNGe just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and that's what did the job. Alright, very good. Role reversal. Nuke and laser, was it? I kind of forgot already. Gosh, I've been so enthralled with how this has been going on. Yeah, nuke and laser. So I'm sure they're still seeing the defeated whatever. Man. I've been really amazed with some of these matchups. Pyro has held himself as a solid Generals player. There's been times where it's been daunting how fast he's been. And ReVeNGe is a veteran, absolutely. Can't say that enough. So, realistically, when it comes down to it... Oh, someone got pink. Realistically, when it comes down to it, is I really have no idea how these matches are going to go. When I built the bracket, I really punched in everyone's name, hit the randomize button, and here we are. Like, I didn't set up any of that. To make sure it was fair and balanced or whatever. See the little stupid crosshair right here? Someone's gonna have to tell me. Someone tell me in the comments what that crosshair is on the minimap. It's driving me nuts. Alright, Pyro. What have we got going on for you, buddy? Right away moving to economy, I'm sure. There we go. And he'll get that set up. ReVeNGe. Barracks right away. Yep, supply, stash, center, whatever. I can never get those names straight. Is it a supply dump, a supply center, a supply stash? This is a supply dock. It's like, dude, Can you not have supply be the first word of everything? All right, a war factory right away. I don't see... Okay, so that dozer's going for economic expansion. We're going to see probably traditional Humvee rush right here. Or, as it might be called, rock Vs. Or humdrum Vs. Or, oh my god, so many rocket Vs. Whatever you want to call it. It's the cramming a bunch of missile infantry into a Humvee. How much money does he have after that? 900. He did not sell his command center. Hopefully for him to just keep tabs on the enemy. Pyro. Let's see here. Seeing good economic growth. I'm going to guess Pyro is not going for MiGs. Or as we like to call it, flying trash cans. I'm going to guess he's going for a Helix. Not a bad strat. Not a bad strat. We've seen that really pay off before. And we'll see it pay off again. However, this little fun guy right here, this little drone, is probably telling ReVeNGe everything he needs to know. And there we go. Chinook rush with the Humvee. And there we go. There's a garrisonable structure. That's going to be a big pain in someone's butt. Oh, another dozer. Another dozer gone. Holy crap. This is going to be interesting. Another quick stab from ReVeNGe. Definitely. Oh, laser designator. Yup, that goes up, and what goes up must come down. Yeah, that laser guided missiles really did it. Yep, there you go. Red Guard are absolutely what you need to get this taken care of. Pretty straightforward to the punch. Not seeing a whole lot of new structures. Not even seeing a second resource base because ReVeNGe is absolutely concentrating on Pyro right now. Okay, moment of calm. Probably not for long though. Yep, I'm gonna guess that's filled right back up with troops for another coordinated strike somewhere else. Solid move for ReVeNGe, making sure that the production is down. So even though Pyro could come back from this, and yeah, there wasn't really any means of production. Dang.
You have been defeated.
That was the quickest round so far. Son of a gun. Alright, fair enough. ReVeNGe moves up in the ranks. Good work out of these guys. I hope to see Pyro come back next time as well. But anyway, good match, and yeah, we'll go on to the next round.